Hello again, welcome back. DJ Vic Vapor with you. Bitwig Studio 2 beginner's course, and in this tutorial or lesson, we're going to take a look at note effects, adding note effects, and then modulating note effects. So we've got this loop we've been working with. Pretty cool, but let's see if we can actually add a little life to it and make it sound even a little bit better, or just crazier, whatever the case may be. So I've got the polysynth in here, and one of the ways we can look at adding effects is, of course, we have our effects panel over here to the right, and you can see that there's 1, 2, 3 things, and if I click on that, it'll open up what effects are assigned to this. Looks like an EQ5, a dynamics, and a delay 2. They're all added into the effects side. But what's really cool is we can add things that affect the MIDI notes, hence note effects. So I'm going to click here, and then you'll notice a little blue plus button came through. It's not there right now. You click on note effects, it's right there, and that means if I click here and select a note effect, it'll be added into my polysynth on my note effects. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to actually hit that, and we will get, let's see here. Let's just grab the guy on top. A little bit easy to work with, so we'll grab the arpeggiator, and the arpeggiator is currently set, it looks like at 8 steps, 16th notes, and 1 octave, and the velocity pertains to how hard the notes are going to be struck, and you always want to make sure you have some sort of velocity sensitivity, because if this guy's all the way down, you won't really get too much of a response, if any, out of that. So make sure you have some sort of velocity sensitivity over here, and that's going to, depending on how hard we want the notes struck, we can move these guys up and down, these little stock deals here. And then down on the bottom, gate pertains to how long the note's going to be played. So this is how loud or soft, and this is how long or short. So I'm going to go ahead and play back the loop, and I'll just make some adjustments here and see what we can do. So that's pretty cool, right? But currently it's only playing the chords in the octave, or in one octave. So let's move it up 1 and see what kind of variation that'll give us. So now it's not only playing the chords in that first octave, but it's adding an octave above as it plays through. Pretty cool. But we can actually take this 1 step further by going down here, selecting our automation, and let's grab an automator and see what we can do with this. So let's grab, what would be fun to work with? Let me see here. I'm going to grab the random. Select OK. Now our random is available for us. Let me scroll over here, give us some room. Now, as you know, clicking on the modulator arrow here allows us to start accessing any of these parameters we want to have modulated. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to modulate some of the stocks, or some of the different parameters we just made we just made adjustments to create some movement. So I'll grab this guy and kind of go up a little bit. This guy can go up a little bit. This guy can go up a little bit. Let's bring this guy down a little bit. Bring this guy down. Bring him up. Just real subtle little movements. I'm not trying to be too aggressive here. And then on this side, we can go up and down and kind of, just find some things that work for us in here. Not sure what this will sound like, but just giving you the idea what's available. So now we've got some variation, and you can see things moving here according to our random. But let's open up our random modulator and let's make some adjustments on this. Currently it's just kind of stepping through this little deal here, but let's make it a little bit more haphazard. So I'm going to move it over this way, give it a little bit more smoother transition, and we will set that to, let's set it to a bar. And if I crank up the random amount, you'll see the rate or the pace of things start to move. And we will sync this to our project. And let's hear what we get. And as you may remember from our previous lesson or tutorial in automation, I can actually go ahead as I'm playing this clip and write this automation in for the random so that it doesn't stay in one position. I can move this back and forth to get some additional variation here. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and hit play. I'll select my automation right. And now we have that automation written into the clip. You can see a movement here in the red dot indicating what we've got. So that is Note Effects and Modulation, Bitwig Studio 2. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you real soon.